From a distance, I see the two groundskeepers looking at each other. There he is again. Same day every single year. I wave hi to them, they wave back, and then I go about my business. I think I like coming to the cemetery on Halloween to visit my parents because, well, that was when the tragedy happened. It's a long story. It's one that I don't like to recount. But yet, every Halloween, here I am, recounting it, either to someone that's standing here or in my own head, reliving everything that happened to us as a family. It's devastating. I always seem to walk past the same tombstones every single year. Yeah, every year there's probably one or two new ones. I sit, read their names, and then keep on going. And then finally, I try to make it to my parents' tombstones. They're not hard to find. It's just the walk. The walk to get there is always so agonizing to me. Once I get there, I put down the flowers that I brought. Well, I'll tell you a little secret. I don't actually bring flowers, I just pick them up along the way. But anyway, I do put them down, and then I say a little prayer for them. Being surrounded by so much death makes me think of my parents' death in their own home, being murdered. It's so hard. It's so hard to think about. But it was on that one Halloween. It was a cold Saturday night, and my parents didn't want us, my sister and myself, to get sick. So they told us to come back quickly and go trick-or-treating just to the houses around the corner. I was only 9 years old, and I knew that the houses around the corner were not going to give us enough candy. I wanted to get a lot of candy this Halloween. It was a Saturday. Perfect time to go trick-or-treating. But no, my parents decided that we could not go trick-or-treating the way we had planned because it was a little nippy outside. Even worse, when we got back home after the 5-minute trick-or-treating escapade, our parents took away our candy and checked it and then said, "This is bad for you. You can't have this." Why would you take away the candy that we went trick-or-treating for? Why would they do that? I didn't get it. Well, anyway, that night, my sister and I cried, and my parents decided to go to sleep early. Because of the cold weather, we weren't going to go out anymore. Our parents left us crying there, just sitting down, crying, and with every tear that fell from our face, we became more and more angry. We just couldn't take it after a while. Why did they take away our candy? Now, in my book, that's a definition of a bad parent. Your kids are kids only once. They should have fun, especially on Halloween. So I had to take matters into my own hands. I went to the kitchen and I got a knife. My sister saw that and she goes, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" I had to take care of business. It was my responsibility to fix this wrong. So slowly, I opened the door to their bedroom I walked next to their bed, and then, as quick as I could, I stabbed them. Again, and again, and again, until they were dead. So you see, it was tragic. Very tragic that they took our candy away. They paid the price they had to. And this agonizing walk I have to make every Halloween just to tell them how wrong they were. Kind of makes me a little happy though. Except for what comes next. As he waits there in the tunnel, ready to take me back down to hell for another year, until I make one more trip again next Halloween.